The most useful thing I brought with me from the U.S. was
a good pair of boots.
A headlamp for those late night outhouse adventures.
I guess maybe like Pepto-Bismol.
a handheld radio,
Art supplies.
External hard drive.
I would say it was a more urban site.
It was very, very rural.
It was kind of like a duplex.
I lived in a post-Soviet style apartment building.
I lived in a mud house.
Apartment in a hostel.
I was lucky and I had a heated shower, where some volunteers did not. So.
To bathe, you just take bucket baths every day. So you'd have like a plastic basin and you'd take bucket baths.
The first time I went to visit site and saw my counterparts, saw the schools I was working with, saw the youth that I was working with, I think it really kind of solidified my purpose of being there.
As soon as I got there, I was really jazzed and enthusiastic and motivated, ready to go.
I was nervous, definitely nervous.
You just try to stay open, you know? My eyes are wide open. You know, you're just kind of taking it all in.
Basically what I did was help small businesses and a community college with technology-related business needs.
To provide jobs and income for rural Kenyans.
I ended up in tandem with my colleagues creating a project that was more focused on the professional development of the teachers at the school.
I ran a girls' traveling library that was designed to help girls who were excellent high school students who had graduated but were remaining in their remote villages.
It was called Camp Superman.
Well, I gave them something to talk about for 2 years.
Some of the trips and the adventures that I had while I was there, like riding the iron train from Nouakchott to Nouadhibou, seeing things that most Americans won't have a chance to see, or I would never have had a chance to see if I wasn't in Peace Corps.
I got married in Peace Corps.
That's something I think that's unique, is the tie napping, where like somebody just literally shows up, pulls you into the back of the truck, and then you just are gone all day and you have no idea what's happening, and then you get dropped off at home and that was your day.
I'd like to say that what I missed most was my mom, but I could also talk to her. What I really missed were bean burritos.
I want to say my friends and family, but then there was also bacon.
Probably hot water.
Cheese.
Starbucks. I'm sorry, my family. I miss my family the most.
If I was to say the best accomplishment that I had,
We created a library.
You know, definitely my business partner and again, some of the people that were closest to me in the village, I think benefited the most, but I benefited more from those people than they got from me by leaps and bounds.
/ computer lab.
you gotta be kind of like relentless in seeing the potential and what can happen.
I think the biggest impact is in the personal relationships that you build with people.
I think we're all kind of similar in that we are people and we're human at the end of the day, but I think how we approach how we live is a little bit different.
Really, I think the biggest thing that I took away with it was the shared, what we share in the human experience.
It expanded my worldview.
Going into it as a 22-year-old, you have this expectation that you're going to have an immediate and transformative impact just by being there. But I think in the end, you leave a much more informed citizen, global citizen.
Of course it was worth it. It's the toughest job you'll ever love.